Hi, it's David. Welcome back to the channel. Well, the 2020 cruising season has about come to an end. It doesn't mean there's not more great content coming up on the channel, including today's episode, which follows how we change the oil on Calypso II's 3126 diesels. So join us, won't you? So today we're going to be changing the oil on Calypso's engines. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to be notified, and hit the like, because it helps with the algorithm on our YouTube channel. And if you want to support the channel, you can go to Cruising Calypso, go /shop, and you can see all of the merchandise and athleisure wear that we have for sale on the site. So with that in mind, the way this is supposed to work is that we have 15 gallons of 30 weight grade C oil on board. We have empty 5-gallon buckets. We have 3 of them. And the boat is equipped with a Reverso oil pump that is manifolded to each of the 2 engines and the generator. So what we're going to do is we're going to run each engine sequentially for about 10 minutes to warm up the oil. Then we're going to pump the oil out of the engine individually, change the filter, and then pump new oil back into it. So follow along and see if this comes out. So the engine's been running for about 15 minutes. It's not quite up to full temperature, but it's definitely warmed up. The generator here is still running. I have attached a hose here, and since this is the starboard engine, I'm going to open the starboard manifold, and I'm switching the pump to drain. I'm going to switch the pump to drain. I've got a pipe and a bucket, so let's see how it goes. So now it's pumping the oil out. A little thicker than I wanted it to be. Each of these buckets holds 5 gallons, and the engine holds a little bit more than 5 gallons, so I have 3 buckets, so that should be enough. So we'll check back when it's done. So we have pumped all the oil out of the starboard engine, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice a quart of oil to pour it in and then repump it to clean out this hose. This is the hose I will use to draw the fresh oil in, and I don't want to pull dirty oil back in. So that's what we are going to do now. And it goes right in here. Do this. Okay, now if this works, give it a few seconds for that oil to settle down into the crankcase, and it should pump the last of that oil out, and thereby cleaning the hose. So then when we draw oil in, it will only draw clean oil in. So let's see what happens. Not bad, it looks a little clearer. It's obviously mixed with what's left in there. Okay, we don't want the pump to bottom out. Okay. Put the plug on the hose temporarily. So it doesn't drip. Set this hose aside, and we're going to change the filter. So now we're changing the filter. We just got the filter off. This is a brand new filter, and I am putting oil in the center of the filter. A little bit more, and then I will put oil on the threads. That's not bad. Let's wipe. Get some oil on the threads here because you don't want it to stick next year when I go to take this off. So I'm getting a good coating of oil on the threads here. Let's see. Some on my finger. Alrighty, and then make sure I put a little bit on the gasket. Okay. Good. Is this the way we turn it to go back on?
Right.
No, off. Okay, no, on this way.
You're not lined up.
I know I'm not. It's a slippery sucker. There it goes. Okay, so what you want to do is you tighten it hand tight, like that, and then pass me the wrench.
Okay. You'd like to get the wrench.
Nice and hand tight. And then, no.
That's a wrench.
Pass me the oil wrench. Okay. And Everything here is now slippery because my hands are covered in oil. And I'm not cranking up tight, I'm pulling hard on the strap for it to... Okay, that seems good. All right, next we're going to refill the engine and we'll check back with you in a second. Okay, so we have the fresh oil here and we're going to start filling it.
So as you can see, it's still pumping.
We think. It doesn't look like it's going down that much. Well,
Got a little bit of oil on your forehead.
that's okay. It's part of the look.
Yeah.
All right, take that up and start the port engine up. Okay, so we have drained the port engine now. We have repumped oil into it. You can see here, we're keeping the oil separate because when I get home, I'm going to take a sample out of both the port and the starboard and send it off to be analyzed. But let's go ahead and check if we're full. And let's see. Let's get that in. It's been a little bit of a thing, not too bad. The Reverso pump worked very well. Good oil. Let's see. We're full. If you can see that, it's at the mark. So I think we're good. We'll let it settle down and then we'll double check it when the boat comes out of the water. But I think we are good. And I think we'll call that a wrap for this video. Thanks for tuning in. Hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions about your Caterpillar 3126 diesel engines, put it in the comments below and we will try to get you answers.